Hey, welcome everyone. Thank you again for joining us. Got a really interesting episode today for you. With me live is Kayla. You may have seen her in many different things. Specifically at Walmart. What's interesting about Kayla is that Kayla is actually a customer of ours, not even ours at my store that I'm currently in, but across the country, I think in Wisconsin. Is that right?
Yeah, that is.
And so Kayla's going to tell us a little bit about her story, how she came to be Kayla at Walmart, but more importantly, why we're sitting down today is because she does so many exciting things with Walmart and at Walmart, and so many individuals contacting her and hitting her up. And we saw what she was doing. We're like, we want to have a conversation. So first ever interview with a customer on Rise Together. Kayla, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Very, very good. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself and how this whole thing got started.
Well, basically, around where I live, people are kind of judgmental, so you say. So, it was always kind of like if you're not wearing like expensive clothing or like proper Aeropostale, like name brand, it was kind of like oh, okay, you're kind of down there. So I've always found Walmart to be one of like the places that I prefer to shop. So just moving forward, whenever people would be like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And my response with Walmart, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's pretty weird." So one day I just kind of thought like, "Oh, I can change this. Like people don't have to think it's bad." So I'm like,
Hmm.
"Oh, well, why not just create an Instagram account showing that like anyone can shop at Walmart, that like it's not something that you should really be ashamed of?" Because I'm sure you've seen like the people at Walmart stereotypes in the past, correct?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, so I just kind of really wanted to change that, bring a positive light into the area surrounding me. And I actually never really thought that this would kind of expand. It is now. I just thought it would be like something that like a few people that were close to me would kind of see and like start to try to change their mind. But I'm learning that, more people actually think this way and like they can be changed as well. So I just kind of want to spread positivity around.
That's awesome. That's very exciting. So, how this whole thing, as far as moved for you, was you had individuals who were kind of judgmental about what
Mhm.
it is, or what it sold, and you started realizing, no, this is actually pretty great. I enjoy shopping at it. So, what were some of the responses you got early on? Like, did you have a personal account where you started saying things, or did you change it? Did it evolve into this?
I actually just kind of like, I mean, I have a personal account, obviously, but I just kind of jumped straight into the Kayla at Walmart because people would message me on like my Snapchat and personal Facebook, like, "Hey, I noticed you go to Walmart about like a lot. What's that about?" So I'm like, okay, I'll just make it a thing. So at first, even on this account, like I got a few messages where people were kind of judgmental, where they didn't understand like where I was coming from. But after talking it through with them, they kind of their like eyes and minds, and they kind of saw that they were incorrect, and they're thinking that Walmart's this negative place.
Hmm. That's interesting. So, what are some of the things that you have found to be positive about Walmart in your just experience having done this?
When I started this account, I was a student in college, so money was kind of tight as well. And even before that, so I just really found that, like, Walmart can increase, like, it's a good place where you can save money. You can get everything and anything.
So, what you're saying, you were able to get what you needed at a better cost to you, the
Yeah.
consumer, so that you could do things, more things, or at least let the money stretch a little bit further.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's one of our goals, actually. Save money, live better is a
Yeah.
philosophy of ours, and one of our taglines for sure. So, what's one of the more exciting? What's a post that really blew up for you? Like something that has anything just gone off the chain?
Um, It was a while ago. One of like my first bigger posts was the Walmart challenge, where it was kind of a take on the Hobby Lobby challenge.
Okay.
So that one kind of blew up, and I noticed that that was spreading around. But there were one of the like series of posts that I did was like a road trip where I actually, for my birthday, I traveled down to the Walmart Museum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so people were just kind of really happy and excited to see that journey in itself.
That's awesome. So is that
Yeah.
something we can still find? Did it have a unique
Yeah,
hashtag?
it was in June,
Okay.
fairly recent as well, so it's still there.
So we have so many challenges that come through. Right now we're in the middle of the Walmart movie challenge, which I think is fun.
Yeah.
What was the Walmart challenge? Which one was that? That was just started.
Um, it's kind of a mix of like, the ugly location challenge, as some call it. You just kind of take really artsy photos in like places where you wouldn't expect a photo shoot to happen. So I think the one that I did was in front of like the flower back set.
So what's your goals? What's your goal with this little Instagram, and maybe even give us some insight to Kayla as a person? What's your goal in life? But what's your goal with the account first?
With the account, I just kind of want to spread as much positivity as possible. Like, if I can keep this going for years, that would be wonderful. I don't think that'd be something anybody would really expect from this account. I just kind of really want to help change the mindset because we do sadly live in a world where people tend to be really negative.
Mm.
If I can just go make at least one person have a brighter outlook on life or smile by something that like I'm saying, that's the overall goal.
That's outstanding. And we need more people like that in the world. So I appreciate that very much. So for you personally, are any big goals upcoming in life that you're shooting for?
I've been looking into going back to school for social media marketing. Surprise. It's
Awesome.
something that like I've always had a passion for. So I think this account is also really showcasing like what I kind of want to do with my future as well.
Outstanding. That's great. That's very great. So job wise, if I were to offer you a job, you're not going to take it at this point. Is that what you're telling me? Like you've got more to do?
Yeah.
That's outstanding. The question we ask everyone coming on Rise Together is the spark, which is our emblem, which is our six, kind of looks like the astra sign.
Mhm.
What does the spark mean to you?
The spark to me is sort of like a bright place, like kind of just going back to like my whole thing about positivity. Like whenever I think of the Walmart spark, I just think of like this super bright, super positive like future, like how you can spark a change, how you can do all of this, like how you can do anything that you kind of want to with it. So just really, it really just brings back like positivity to me.
Oh, I love it. So the spark to you is positivity. It encourages the idea that we can do more, that we can spark
Yeah.
change. Oh my goodness. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Any last minute thoughts for us? We always try to keep it 10, 15 minutes. So what do you think? Any other last minute words that you want to say to the world?
Oh gosh. um I'm just I just really want to thank you for, giving me this opportunity from like a customer perspective. It really just kind of I never thought that this would actually happen, like or like it would come this far. And none of this would have actually happened without Walmart. So just I hope you guys keep doing what you're doing. Keep amazing like company going as strong as it is now, and I'm really excited to see like where you guys go for the future because with your social media expansion that you guys have been doing recently, it's just amazing.
Well, I appreciate that very much. There are definitely, we have just under 5,000 stores in the United States, just about 10,000 locations worldwide. But only 15 stores are currently doing the Instagram test,
Yeah.
trying that out. Obviously, we have our national Instagram accounts, and not just Instagram, but all social media. But yeah, you're right. I think it's something that's been exciting. It's given individual stores a unique identity. I don't know if we have a store in Wisconsin, but we're going to have to call some folks and have them get you hooked up. So, but again, yeah, absolutely, Kayla. Thank you so much for coming on. It was a privilege to finally get to talk with you live for the world to see. And at the same time, I don't know if there's been another individual we've been able to talk with to say, listen, I'm excited because I want to create positivity, not because, there's some attitude out there that might be, well, this is your job, so you have to say good things about Walmart. And so that's what was really exciting for me to have this conversation. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and to be on here, given the fact that I'm not paying you either. So, I mean, come on. Yeah. I'm definitely want to get a selfie someday, or as I like to call it, Sparky. We need to take a Sparky someday.
Definitely. I mean, I'm always up for a good road trip.
There it is. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. And everyone else, man, leave some comments. Let us know what you feel about this episode. Go to Kayla at Walmart on Instagram and like her stuff and see her journey as she continues on into what I hope is an incredible career in social media marketing. So that's going to be pretty great. Thanks again, Kayla.
Thank you.